Hello guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Shahi Works. Today we are gonna learn about data types in Python. So the data types are the classification of categorization of data items. It helps us to represent the kind of value which helps us to tell the operations, what type of operations can be performed on a particular data. Also there are many kind of data types. So first one is numeric, sequence, mapping, boolean, set type and binary. Numeric is integer, float, complex. Sequence is string, list. Mapping is dictionary. Boolean is boolean. Set is set, and at last binary is byte, like that. Now you can able to see the types of data types: numeric, dictionary, boolean, set and sequence. For numeric, integer and float, so they are together as complex number. Dictionary, boolean, that is true or false. Set, also sequence types, string, list and tuple. So I hope now you understood about what is Python data types. So these were about the data types. The data types helps us to store the different types of data. So now let's see a different example. X is equal to 50. First one is integer. X is equal to 60.5, that is float. X is equal to hello world string. X that. So now first let's see numeric data types. The numeric data types has a numeric value. It can be of integer, float number or even complex number. Integers are represented by int class. It contains positive or negative whole numbers. Also here without fractions or decimals. In Python, no limit to long integer value, also float. So what is float? This value can be represented in the float class. It is a real number with a floating point representation, also represent the float class. It is a real number with a floating point. Also, it is for decimal point. So at last, complex number. The complex numbers is represented by a complex class. It is specified as real part plus imaginary part. That is, for instance, 2 minus 2 plus 3. So this is the complex number. I hope now you understood. Now let's see an example. A is equal to 5. Print type of A. What is this? Integer. Next 5.0, that is in float. Since you are having float point in it. Next 2 plus 4. What is that? Complex. So like this you will be checking the type. Also now I will be writing a sample example. So D is equal to 30.24, print type of D. So this is how we will be able to add the numeric values. So now let's move to sequence data types. The sequence data type in Python is the ordered collection of similar or different Python data types. Sequence are storing of multiple values. Also, there are three different types of sequence. They are string, list and tuple. Now let's see an example for string. So strings are array of bytes represented Unicode characters. Also in Python there is no character data. The character system of length of code. It is represented by string class. So now let's see an example. Yes, the variable yes is equal to string value. Welcome to the geeks world. Next, print A. Print A means it will print. Print yes means it will print. Welcome to the geeks world. Next, I'm gonna check the data type. So print type yes. What is the string? So print accessing the string. Print s of 1 means starting 0. W for 0. E for 1. So it will print 1 for 1. What is the value? E. Since because left side start, it will always start with 0. So W for 0, E for 1. Minus 1 means it will always start from last word. So D. Minus 1 is D is the minus 1. Now let's move to list types. The list are just like an array is declared in other language, which is an ordered collection. So also list is created by placing the sequence inside the square bracket. Always aware of list. Always be clear about the syntax of list, tuple, string and dictionary. So for this now let's see an example. Empty list. A is equal to that square bracket. Okay. List with int values. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Print A. B is equal to geeks for geeks, 4, 5. Print B. What it will print first? It will print the A 1 to 3, and at last B geeks for geeks 4, 5. So accessing list items to the index number. If I'm having 1 means 0, 1. G is for 0 and 1 is for E. I hope now you understood how to access the elements in the list. Also, A is equal to geeks for geeks. Print accessing element from the list. So it will print accessing element from the list. Print a of 0. Always I have told 0. The starting of the word starts with 0. G is 0, E is 1, another E is 2, K is 3, and S is 4. Like this only you have to count. Print a of 2. Thank you for your attention till now. Also, if you found this video was useful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more useful contents like this. Thank you.